tall order for FEES's Built Environment branch recently, with a fire inspection in Perth's newest and tallest building, the BHP Tower. Coming in at 200 metres, this 48-storey giant contains a staggering 130 kilometres of fire-rated cable, 150 kilometres of fire pipework, and an incredible 23,000 sprinkler heads.
The BHP building is probably the biggest building that's gone up around town for quite some years now. Very complex fire systems. It involves relay pumps and fire control centres. What we were doing was a water in, water out test, and for the purposes of operational response, it was measured to be within limits. So it passed, certainly it passed, and it passed within the limits that we apply in relation to our operational equipment.
Sounds simple enough. Put water in one end and make sure it comes out the other. How hard can it be? The reality, of course, is that the work undertaken by the Built Environment Branch, or BEB, is both technical and critical, not only for the structure itself, but also for the occupants that utilise it. Long before the first brick is laid, BEB officers are involved.
Anybody wishing to develop a new project may initially have preliminary discussions with our people. They'll indicate the type of building, the degree to which fire safety is involved in the building, and once there is common agreement, plans are prepared and submitted to the branch. We examine those plans to make sure they are in accordance with previous discussions, and in particular that they measure for compliance with the Building Code of Australia.
Circle the inlets and the outlets on the building.
The building is then presented for a building permit and the building proceeds to construction.
But it doesn't stop there. With plans changing during construction and inbuilt systems to be tested and checked, FEESA officers may be committed for months until the building is ready for occupancy.
When the building is prepared for occupancy, those systems that require firefighter interface are tested to ensure they meet the end user, the firefighter's expectations, as well as the performance requirements of the applicable Australian standards.
Turn the hydrant top over.
The Built Environment Branch is a small team of 20 personnel and is responsible for fire safety systems for all commercial buildings throughout the state.
It's certainly important. I guess in the building approvals process, FEESA's Built Environment Branch has special skills in terms of fire suppression and fire response that nobody else can apply to the building approvals process. Our team derives satisfaction from delivering a building with installed fire safety systems that we are confident the operational guys can work with and deliver service. They do a lot of work. I think they gain their reward out of the end product themselves, so they know when they walk away from the building that it's good to go.